crime. Cardi, J-Lo, and Beyonce. My hair fell. I don't care what no one say about Kim Kardashian. Like I was like this close to crying when she died. But I do love Lil' Kim. Don't get Hey y'all, it's Marie Antoinette. I am a creative director and fashion stylist here in Atlanta. I have produced a few fashion shows. My most recent and popular one was the Sapphire Diamonds fashion show. And I also created a coffee table book called Melanin that talks about colorism in the Black community. That's turned into a docu-series that's available on my YouTube channel. Since I am a Libra, I was born September 29th. Today we're doing a Libra themed photo shoot. One of the looks was inspired behind the idea of pursuit of balance, because a lot of times people believe that Libras are balanced and appear to have things together, but that's kind of false in my opinion. I think we're always in the pursuit of balance. A lot of times it's like we're trying to keep things organized because things are very chaotic. And so the idea behind the pursuit of balance is balancing work life, being a mom, some people being a wife. I've always been a very creative person. Childhood, my creativity started. I used to go in my closet for hours putting outfits together, matching things, new things with the old things, or whatever the case may be. I used to just get these downloads either through dreams or just through visions, sketch things out. My first project was a fashion show that I had called Driving You Wild. It was inspired by like African prints and African roots, that type of thing, being out in the safari. And when I have a fashion show, I have this little process that I do with selecting the models. I hold a casting call and I try to get judges from different backgrounds, whether it's a photographer, a modeling agency, something like that, a person that would just be an audience member, because the viewers know what they want to see as well. And so I'll get them together and I create a like a rubric sheet, and we tally up scores. So I have different categories for the models, and it's 1 through 5, and we give them a score based off of the different categories. Another look was, I titled it Tipping the Scales. And the idea behind that was the opposite of pursuit of balance, or maybe goes hand in hand with pursuit of balance, is when those scales get tipped as a Libra. And it's about those things that's like, what are your pet peeves or things that may frustrate you, and how do you handle and deal with adverse situations to get back into balance. Having a career, just juggling, building a business and a brand, just juggling so many different things. And the idea is to get all of those things within balance. My goal in creating fashion shows and doing different projects and just being creative is to do it, well, I guess it would be partially to inspire people. I don't do it to gain popularity or anything like that. I do it because I love it. And I think through doing that and hearing feedback from different people, people are inspired by it. So that kind of pushes me to do more of it, probably more than I would expect myself to do. But I guess just hearing that feedback from people, maybe I am at the level I would want to be at as far as a goal, because it seems to be affecting people or inspiring them in some way. As far as working with celebrities, don't get me wrong, I would be honored to work with whoever want to work with me, right? 'Cause I feel like they would appreciate my work, but it's kind of not about that. But celebrity styles and people that I love like that is definitely like Jennifer Lopez and Tracee Ellis Ross. But fashion up there like that would be Cardi, J-Lo, and Beyonce. But I think the one that stands out the most right now is my fellow Libra. I don't care what no one say about Kim Kardashian. As of today's date, that girl worked her butt off, and it shows. Like, I love the Skims. I'm wearing Skims right now. I love a lot of things about her brand and what she builds, and she's a mom as well of 4 kids, and she's doing her thing. So she is someone that I would not mind partnering with on some level with something. And I got a sister named Kim. So one of the creative directions I wanted to go into with this photo shoot was the idea behind Lady Justice. If anybody knows about tarot card reading, Lady Justice is the sign of Libra, and she stands for peace and harmony. And I wanted to just channel that energy with justice being in so many different ways, whether that's karmic justice, social justice, anything of fairness. And most Libras are about fairness. One of the greatest challenges that I have dealt with while building the Marie Antoinette brand is finding a consistent team. I think that in team building, you got to get people around that's just as invested in your business and see your vision. Maybe ego get in the way, or sometimes people may not be as dependable, or it's just another job and that type of thing. And I don't have the tolerance or the patience for that to, in large quantities. I just can't. I try to work with people as much as I can. I understand people are not robots. I understand you're not on the clock 24 hours. That's not my expectation. My expectation is always for you to do what you say you're going to do. And when that doesn't happen, that's a problem. And then it's like you got to switch out the team again, because there's only so much of that you can deal with. Although there are those challenges, I think the best part of this creative process is seeing people experience. Like, I like to see when I see the models still support each other. Like, if I do a fashion show, then after the fashion show, the models are still supporting each other on different projects. I do like to see that, because I feel like that sisterhood and bond has been formed through something that, an idea that was given to me and I put out there. So I like that part of it. Like, that makes it worth it. I always say this sometimes when I talk to like my friends, those of us who have been in relationships and stuff like that, we will forgive our counterpart or somebody we're romantically involved with way sooner than we will our female friends. And so I always wonder, what is that about? So when I do feel like I see genuine sisterhood bonds formed, like, I can appreciate that, because so many times women can be catty or don't have as much mercy or unforgiving in a lot of ways. So if I feel like I see good relationships between women, I applaud that. And sometimes I gotta pat myself on the back, because I feel like I might have been part of that sisterhood right there. Now, when it comes to men, I think I've had challenges with just dealing with inappropriate behavior. And not always just sexually. Sometimes I feel like some men may think that, oh, you so cute, you don't know what you're talking about, let me just tell you how to do this, that, and the third, which is to me a little bit disrespectful. Just as disrespectful too as trying to hit on me or cross the line or anything like that, when it's supposed to be a business type relationship or partnership. Through those challenges, I'm still just processing that. Like, this whole thing is kind of new to me. This level of behavior, I'm not sure exactly what to call it, but it's different. And I'm just still trying to learn how to handle it in the most professional way, not Tampa way, as I can.
Period.
So right now, we're working on releasing part 2 of episode 1 of the Melanin docu-series.
It's me against this dark skinned girl. I know I got it.
I do still like lighter women.
I called another light-skinned girl a mutt when she told me I was black.
Disrespectful, just because it feels like, okay, someone is questioning if I can even understand their struggle.
I haven't had a good experience with a fair-skinned woman.
Fighting them right after.
And then there'll be subsequent episodes coming out after that. Because the Melanin project, coffee table book, and docu-series took off in a way that I was not expecting, we were unable to do a Sapphire Diamond fashion show this year for 2022. So we're getting ready to release the Sapphire Diamonds reunion special. That initially I wanted to do a Sapphire Diamond show every year because I give awards out to nonprofit organizations, etc. But because Melanin Project did so well, I pushed back the fashion show to the next fashion show, the next year. So this reunion special, I'm getting all the models back together. We're reflecting on last year's fashion show, and it was a lot of information that was revealed to me, a lot of information revealed to the models that we didn't know.
Hey, it's Marie Antoinette. We're on set of the Sapphire Diamonds reunion special. All of the fabric was still just on the floor.
It ain't shit though.
Y'all was complaining about the clothes, the hair, and I'm just like, bro, y'all not paying for nothing.
She was having a miscarriage.
It's gonna be good, so stay tuned for that on my YouTube channel. That'll be available September 26th at 8 p.m. And I will be preparing for Sapphire Diamond Streetwear. That'll come out, or you can attend in September of 2023. My work can be viewed on my Instagram, which is Marie Antoinette 929, and the contact information is also on my website, which is www.marieantoinette929.com, or my YouTube channel, that's Marie Antoinette, which is also available through my Instagram or my website. Okay, so once again, this is Marie Antoinette. Ricky. So once again, this is Marie Antoinette. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I don't know what else to say. Libra season. Who else is a Libra? We can name Libras. That's card.